Today we're going to be processing about 50 pounds of the potatoes we pulled out from our backyard. It's going to be a lot easier to wash them back here, wash them into this bucket and take them upstairs before we start blanching them and turning them into freezer-friendly potatoes like hash browns and breakfast potatoes and french fries. We grew 3 different varieties this year. I planted 150 plants and only got about 50 to 60 pounds of potatoes. We grew Red Norland, Kennebec, and Yukon Gold. As you can tell, the white potatoes, they really didn't do that well, but we decided that the red potatoes are the winner for this year. So until my cameraman builds me an outside washing table, this is what we got going for us this year. Hose down the middle. We're gonna put all the washed potatoes in the bucket. What else was I supposed to say? It's essentially the same thing, he says.
Yeah, it's hard work making food. We grew this in our own backyard.
I know.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun, Mom?
Yeah.
Fun for me.
No, keep going. That's still pretty dirty.
It is.
Yeah.
I said Kaden.
Oh,
That's the biggest tomato.
that's the biggest tomato, she says.
I'm helping.
Yeah, you're doing so good. This has been absolutely terrible, and we are almost done with the first part. I am very relieved that that's over with. Let the games begin. Let's get these potatoes rolling. I am ready to be done with this. I'm gonna take all of them and slice them at least in half. I'm gonna try to get them as uniform in shape as possible so they blanch and freeze evenly.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Yours was really hard.
Yep.
Now touch it.
Here, look. That's easier if you go here. Close it and then go like this with the palm of your hand. And you can do the next one. Try it. Good job. See if you can do all of these.
If you like this video, click on the subscribe button.
Silly girl. If you like this video, click on the subscribe button.
Like now.
Right now.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment.
Leave us smiley face in the comment below. Leave a thumbs up.
Yeah, give a thumbs up. I clearly have YouTube children. Good job.
I like this tomato.
Lots of potatoes to cook up. We're gonna blanch these potatoes for 3 to 5 minutes and then we're gonna drain them and then throw them in an ice bath. If you try to freeze raw potatoes, they turn to mush. That's why you have to blanch them. Also, I'm not gonna season these before I throw them in the freezer. I'm just gonna season them up as I cook them because some seasonings also turn your potatoes into mush and I don't want to risk that. So plain potatoes in the freezer. That's what we're doing. All right, they have chilled in the ice bath. We are gonna let them dry on this towel for 15 to 30 minutes, probably a little bit longer, knowing me. And we will be back. Very interested to see how these turn out, especially considering that I have 60 pounds. So they better turn out all right. They better turn out at least edible. It's a good thing I didn't process all of my potatoes because I don't have enough room in my freezer. I have to take these all the way downstairs to my deep freezer and I do not want to do that. I just fried up some potatoes and stuff for my egg topping bag and some eggs. wanted to test these potatoes out because I've never blanched and frozen them, and I didn't want to process the entire potato harvest this way if they weren't going to be good. And I can confirm these are really good. All right, I need to get the rest of these potatoes processed and over with. It's the next day. This is taking so long. So maybe it's not a bad thing that I only got 60 pounds, because for the first year getting bulk potatoes, it's kicking my butt. So the potatoes I have left, there's still some over here too and over that way. For the big potatoes, I'm gonna try to slice up into French fry shape. And for the small potatoes, I am going to shred up into hash browns. I already have like 5-gallon size freezer bags full of breakfast potatoes, and I'm trying to switch it up a little bit today. I unfortunately don't have a French fry press. I looked it up all morning long. There's none in stock anywhere by me. And we already washed these potatoes, and I just don't want to wait another 4 or 5 days to get it in the mail. So we're just gonna hand slice them this year and see how it goes. Hopefully next year when our potatoes come, I'll have an actual French fry press because they look fun. But anyways, let's get to it. It's gonna be the same process as before. We're gonna slice them, and then we're gonna blanch them, throw them in an ice bath, and flash freeze. These are probably gonna end up more like potato wedges. They are. It'll be fine. I already have my water back here boiling. Can you see it? I already have my water back here boiling. It takes forever for that pot to come up to a boil here. I think I am just about done for this first batch of fries that I'm gonna try to make. I mean, this whole bowl is filled up. These potatoes are definitely gonna be made with steaks. I'm gonna deep fry them on the stove, and I can already taste them. They're gonna be so good. So good. I might save some to make today for dinner. 3 to 5 minutes like that. We're gonna take some of the smaller ones that are too small to make French fries, and we're gonna try to turn them into some shredded hash browns. This may be a little difficult because I don't think this is gonna be big enough. Take 2. We're gonna do the speed 4 on the KitchenAid, and let's see if this way works. This process is going to be a little bit different because we have to add the shredded hash browns into cold water, swish them around a little bit to get off the excess starch, and then we're going to parboil them for 1 to 2 minutes before we try to get them dried up. We're going to drain these and then throw them in the boiling water for 1 to 2 minutes. Kind of dark in here because Hubs is trying to fix the stove over there so we can continue the potato processing day. I think we're set on hash browns. I have so many hash browns, shredded hash browns. I have so many breakfast potatoes. I have probably 2 or 3 gallon size bags full of just fries. Now I'm gonna try to make a little bit thicker fries, potato wedges, if you may, to throw on the grill. So I'm gonna get a batch of these ready. We have no idea how these shredded hash browns are gonna turn out after we freeze them. There's still a lot of moisture in them, even the batch that we just did. So we're gonna try, and if they don't work out, I'll be sure to let you know. But right now I have them in a cheesecloth and draining out the extra moisture. You wanna squeeze potatoes again? After this step, we're gonna lay them down on paper towels and a towel to dry out as well. This is so off topic, but we are about to set up the crock pot with a roast we got from our half cow and some homegrown potatoes. And we also have carrots downstairs we're gonna bring up and slice up and throw in there too. These last few days have been absolutely wild for us. We've learned so much. We spent so much time in the kitchen as a family, prepping these potatoes, washing these potatoes. The kids got in there and helped, and although they were a little bit stressful at times, I really think that building this childhood for them, raising my family in this kind of way, is definitely going to be something that they're going to value when they're my age. So I want to go ahead and show you what we got in the end. I mean, these are still all of my potatoes I have yet to harvest, and I have about maybe half of this amount still upstairs on my counter. And I pulled these out of my freezer just now to show y'all. Got one bag of fries, the big steak fries. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of breakfast potatoes. I don't know where the other half of my potatoes are. I'm not gonna lie. I know I had 3 bags of these shredded potatoes, and I had 2 more bags of these steak fries. One were the thick potato wedges we were gonna grill, and then just another bag of these normal size steak fries I'm gonna fry up on the stove. Don't know where those are. I have 4 freezers, and they might be underneath all of my frozen tomatoes that I'm about to start working on as soon as this video is over. But I don't know where they are. So this is what you get to see today. If my husband was home, he'd be able to find them because he's the one that's been freaking out about how full all 4 of our freezers are. And he was trying to organize everything a few days ago. But just a quick glance at these before I go throw them back in the freezer because I don't want them to start thawing out here. At first, I was pretty disappointed we only got 60 pounds of potatoes this year, but after seeing and experiencing how much time and effort it takes to actually preserve the food you grow, man, oh man, because we spent 2.5 days just trying to process, and we still have so many potatoes we need to figure out what to do with. So really, maybe it was a blessing in disguise for just this first year growing in bulk. Let me just say we are in no way, shape, or form pros of any kind. We're just a couple of people who wanted to start growing their own food, and that's exactly what we did this year. So if you've been wanting to start growing your own food, here's your proof. We're just a couple of normal people, and it's totally doable. If you like this video, I'll put another one up on screen I think you'll enjoy. Till next time, stay healthy, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one.